work in the future.
Author Dr. Maria Church presents a new form of leadership, all based on love. Dr. Church joins us this morning to explain. Welcome, Doctor. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
For
Ba to exist. And that was love, care, trust, and compassion. So if we want to move from that place of complacency, again, fear, to one of innovation and creativity, we have to make the shift to a love-based leadership.
So then would you say that this book is written for managers, for CEOs, for corporate? Because as you said, if the employees are stifled, if we are stifled, that's when morale goes down, that's when nobody wants to do a good job for the company. So who would you say this book is geared towards?
It's a great question because we have different mental models when we hear the word leader. You know, who is a leader? What is a leader? And I ascribe to the belief that we are all leaders. Because at the very least, and the very greatest, we're the leaders of our own lives. And so it's important for us, if we're going to lead other people then, whether it's a team of 20, 200, 2,000, or lead our family or our communities, it's important that we first and foremost be effective leaders of ourselves. And then we can affect a really positive leadership experience for those around us.
And I think you just touched on such an important part because I think we all know that
somewhere. You've done some pretty cool things. You have the 10th anniversary or the 10th edition, or I guess it's the 10th anniversary edition, I should say it that way, of your book, Love-Based Leadership is coming out. What has changed since when you wrote that book and you put that out there 10 years ago and when you're putting it out there now?
Our lives. So that's different now, and that's really cool. I think I was probably one of maybe 2 or 3 books on the bookshelf that blended leadership with spirituality. And now there's several more that are joining me. So that's awfully nice. So that's changing.
So you talked about, as a takeaway, 4 elements that are found in innovative organizations.
Yes.
What are those?
Yes. So this is fascinating data out there and literature. So there's 2 Japanese researchers, Nonaka and Nishigishi, who have done extensive research on what makes one organization more innovative than another. And so what they found in all of those organizations that were really, really innovative, this Japanese term called BA, which is spelled B-A, super simple. And they found that BA existed in all of the innovative organizations, and those organizations that were not innovative, BA was nowhere in sight. So, okay, they're onto something, right? So it's like, okay, well, how did you get BA to come on over to your organization? And so they started to peel back the layers of those organizations that were really innovative. And what they found was all of those organizations that were innovative that had BA, that there were those 4 elements there. And those 4 elements are love, care, trust, and compassion. So love, care, trust, and compassion had to be present for BA to exist. Or in other words, love, care, trust, and compassion has to be present to innovate.